Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Jade Empire Closed Fist walkthrough. Alright, so in the previous video there we had just interacted with Prefect Jitong, and I forget the merchant's name, and then I think it's like Scholar Songtao, something like that. So anyways, their whole quest revolves around the slavers in the Imperial City. And essentially, Song Tao is accused of kind of facilitating or abducting potentially people from like the poorer areas of town because that's where he frequents. And I think it might be Chandler Ling. I think that might be his name. I just can't. I'm having problems remembering the merchant's name, but he is the one who's basically found selling possessions from the people that have disappeared. So that's casting some blame on him.
Good to see a new face at the counter. If you've got silver to spend, I'll be happy to help you out. I'm known as Thunderous Tauren, and you are my most honored customer right now, so you have all of my attention. You look like a warrior to my eye, probably not fit for the odds and sods the usual patrons might pick up. The man to see is named Kui the Promoter. He knows everything there is to know about this place. Might even be looking for a new body to fill out the roster. This could be your chance. If you're interested, he's usually up in his office, up and around to the back. Stop by again. Miniature Ravager hoods for the kids are coming in any day now. You know you'll want two.
There are rumors flitting about the city that you seek the attentions of the executioners. These rumors come from the palace itself, leaving me intrigued. You are a novice with no standing in the arena. What makes you think you are of any interest to me? Then show it with your skills, not your mouth. Anyone can talk about their victories. I need people who let actions speak for them. If you were to knock Iron Soldier from his perch as Silver Division champion, I would be impressed. I will be here if you wish to petition me further, but I don't acknowledge anything less than the best. Return when you are worthy, and no sooner.
Okay, so anyways, we are here to see Zi Bao, and then there, if you notice, we were approached by the Lotus Executioner recruiter. He will be a little more relevant, or we will see him again fairly soon. I'm going to do the Imperial Arena stuff pretty much right after this quest is done. But here is Zi Bao right here. So we've got some dialogue with him, and then an intimidation check that we need to make. So I'm going to save here just to make sure I get all the dialogue stuff right.
What do you want? Do I know you? You'd better have the muscle to back that up, or you'll be lying in your own blood soon enough. I'm a little busy right now. I've got a bowl of wine that needs drinking, so why don't you just find someone else to bother? Leave me alone. I have nothing to say to you, so why don't you just keep moving? Look, you don't have to get that way. These guys are ruthless. I'm just looking out for myself. I hope they decide to kill you instead of me. Come on, I'll take you there now, but I can't promise you'll get a warm reception.
Alright, so that's the great thing about the Closed Fist walkthrough. We just intimidate people, and essentially we didn't even have to pay Zi Bao anything. So that's definitely kind of the way to go to to get through this extremely cheap. But anyways, we're going to be led down here to the, I think this is the creature pens down underneath the arena, and we'll have some more dialogue down here with the one of the slave traders.
Zi Bao, What is the meaning of this? Summoning me to this place was bad enough. You know I can't stand the stench of these beasts. I've already dealt with the last shipment of slaves, and with that damned prefect poking into our affairs, we have to be extra cautious. Now, there's an unknown quantity in this little meeting. Just who are you? In the slave market, are you? Funny how I find that a bit suspicious, especially given that we've had run-ins with several of Prefect Jitong's investigators. Zibao was a fool to bring anyone here. We can't afford anyone nosing into our affairs right now, and you've heard too much. Get him, boys, but don't kill him. We'll get quite a bit of silver for this one.
Leaping Tiger.
Okay, so the slave trader, not too happy that we're down here, but you know what? Too bad. Here, I tried to land a harmonic on Zibao, but he appears to be immune now. I don't know about the rest of these guys. Yeah, all immune it looks like, so that's too bad. That's alright, we'll just have to beat him down the old-fashioned way, which is fine. But, yeah, so anyways, again, the great thing about going the Closed Fist path is we didn't have to pay anything to get down here, and obviously, you know, I've just been keeping all of my intimidation gems in my amulet, because I'll be honest, the rest of the gems at this point, I just didn't really have a whole lot of good options. But the great thing is, you know, again, it's been coming in handy by, you know, having that intimidation stat up really high. And one of the things that you can also do to keep that up is actually the intimidation stat is affected by both your body and I think your is it spirits? I think it's body and spirit, so that can be another way to get a little more intimidation, is to equip gems that add to that.
You're far better than the last dog who dared cross us. Maybe I was hasty in my decision to attack you. I have an eye for raw talent. That helps when picking slaves, but it comes in handy in sizing up potential allies. Who are you, and why are you here? You're clearly too skilled to be one of the fools hired by Prefect Jitong. So what business, or grudge, do you have with us?
These men are as bad as the ones that destroyed our home. I hope you aren't serious about this.
An intriguing offer. But I can tell at a glance you aren't the kind of person who'd be content to hang around here for too long. However, no doubt you're here about a certain merchant who's managed to get himself caught. I tried to deal with that problem by purchasing the aid of a high-ranking minister. Perhaps I can find a price that's right for you to also turn a blind eye to our little situation here. Our little enterprise gives us deep pockets. If you promise to forget all about this and implicate that scholar so Ling goes free, I'll make sure you're well paid. Of course, we'll have to make some changes around here. This trial has raised too much suspicion, but you'll still need to keep quiet about it. When you free Ling, I'm sure he'll pay you and be more than happy to show you his considerable inventory of goods. Some of the best in the Empire, I hear. Good to see you're as reasonable as you are skilled at fighting. As to Song Tao, I've already taken care of it. I have documents that confirm the existence of the slave traders and our actions. I've made sure that Song Tao's signature appears regularly throughout. Of course, the information is accurate, if somewhat out of date. With these documents, the prefect will have no choice but to convict the scholar and free Ling. Go now. Give the prefect these documents. I'll clean up here. Ling will see to your payment. Go, and remember, do not tell anyone what you know.
Alright, so there we get a little bit of Closed Fist points as well as some cash and the forged slaver documents. Now, that will implicate Scholar Song Tao, which obviously is the horrible way to end this.
That is not...
And of course, downstairs doesn't have anything useful to say yet. Okay. Anyway, so let's head back. We'll actually just head back up to Prefect Jitong and finish this quest up. So, again, the forged documents there, they basically just, littered Song Tao's name in there, which, I mean, it seems a little too obvious to, to do that. And I mean, it's pretty circumstantial evidence. It should be obvious to anybody involved here that it would be just super easy to, forge his signature in these documents, but whatever. Anyways, over analysis is kind of my forte. So, anyways, we'll head back and finish up this quest. Again, the whole reason for kind of going about it this way is to get the I think it's called the Lucky Hand gem, which is the one that is going to get us, more silver for every enter the enemies that we kill. Oh wow, I missed this bamboo cask back here. Oh, interesting. And then there's a scroll stand here, which is hilarious, called the Cannibal Cookbook, Volume 1. Please enjoy this. So recently learned in the South, leg of lamb, so... Alright, so apparently this is some hunter had stumbled upon the cannibals, and they killed him and decided to make a recipe involving what looks like one of his legs. So some humor there, which is always a good thing. But alright, so we're going to head back and speak with Prefect Jitong, finish up this quest, and collect our rewards. Again, so the thing with Chandler, I think it's Chandler Ling. I think that's the merchant's name, but it should be pretty obvious that he's guilty. I do like his kind of like rationale though for why he shouldn't even be here. It's basically just, hey, I'm just a middleman, which I think there's some case to be made for that. But I mean, so the thing that makes him look guilty, obviously, is he has all these items from dead people. I assume he pays very little to the actual criminals who are, essentially stealing these items from people and then selling them into slavery. But all right, let's finish this up. I'm gonna save my game one last time here. Again, I always like to make sure I'm saving before dialogues.
There you are. The governor sent Ho Chong, one of his lapdogs, to oversee the trial. I hope you learned something, or I'll have to proceed with Song Tao's sentencing. He took you there? That's incredible. That's remarkable. Well, what did you find? Have you discovered evidence that exonerates Scholar Song Tao?
It's a lie. I have never worked with the slave traders. I don't even know who the slave traders are. Please, Jitong, you must believe me.
If I weren't looking at it with my own eyes, I wouldn't believe it. I'm sorry, Song Tao, but with this evidence, there is nothing I can do to help you. Are you absolutely sure this evidence is valid? Are you sure that Song Tao is guilty?
So Chandler Ling is free to go. The governor will be pleased to hear it. Song Tao, you will come with me. Your sentencing will be quick and harsh. This sort of thing cannot be tolerated in the Empire.
I am truly sorry, Song Tao. I will go to the governor and throw myself at his mercy. Though I'm afraid it will do little good now.
Well, you have certainly done me a great service. Though I suspect Cao Zheng had something to do with it as well. If you are expecting payment, meet me in the Golden Way. I will arrange your payment then and give you a special discount on my goods. All right then, give me some time. I have some things to take care of in my shop later, but I will be here for a while yet.
I can't believe you let him go. And accused Song Tao. And for what? For a little money. Your casual concern for the truth disturbs me.
Okay, so it looks like Dawnstar was not happy about that. But anyways, we get some closed fist points, as well as I think a gem there. Did I do something wrong here? Yes, I must have. So I'm loading my game for some reason. Okay, I missed. I must have missed something here. So I'm just gonna load this back up, and there was probably a dialogue option that I messed up or something. So we'll just have a look here. But yeah, so if you notice there, Dawnstar not being happy with our choices yet means she hasn't really been turned completely closed fist yet, which is odd, because I thought I kind of had done one of those, and maybe I just haven't done enough of her, those options to turn her to closed fist. So we'll do this again.
Your payment? Well, it was certainly a challenging task, but I can't really offer you anything. I've spent too much already trying to solve this crime. All right. Give me the information and I'll give you some silver. But I don't have much left after all the investigations.
It's a lie!
I am...
Well, you have... If you...
I can't believe you let him go.
Okay, so apparently I could intimidate Jitong into giving me a bit more money, which is obviously the option that you're going to want to take. And then here's the gem we got, the Gem of Seductive Power. I'm not going to equip this. I don't think this is very good. Basically, it adds a charm bonus, which is not one of the dialogue options that I'll be really ever using. I'm just, intimidating my way to the top. But yeah, Spirit +2, Charm +2. So that's unfortunately not going to be very useful. So I'll probably just try to sell that as soon as I can. But all right, anyway, so we're gonna head up to the Golden Way, which I believe is where Chandler Ling is at now. And I guess I'm saving my game. Okay. Yeah, trying to save constantly here. Not such a bad idea usually, but yeah. Anyway, so at this point now, Chandler Ling will be set up here in the Golden Way. We'll be able to purchase that Lucky Hand Gem. Unfortunately, it's extremely expensive, but I do believe it. I believe it pays off quite a bit over time. But or I should say, hopefully it does. Because if it doesn't, well, we just blew we will have blown 10,000 silver and not gain anything out of it. But anyways, as far as the rest of the stuff he's got, I don't think there was really anything else that he had. Short of maybe one of the configuration items. We'll see. I'll see once we actually speak with him. Incisive Chorus is a NPC there that we will start a quest with in a little while. Just not quite ready to start that. Same with Beggar's Song. I don't know if you can really do anything with him. It might be some closed fist or open palm points, but here's Chandler Ling over here and to the right. All right. So time to finally collect our reward.
Here is the silver for your work. Additionally, I can show you some items that I have on hand. I mostly specialize in jewels, but I have a few basic items as well. They're not cheap, but I think you will find they are worth every bit of silver. Nobody has goods quite like those of Chandler Ling.
Okay, yeah, so Lucky Hand is the only thing I'm seeing that's good. Oh, the buy price is only 5,000. Okay. For some reason, I thought that was 10K, but that's good because, number one, I don't have 10K, and then on top of that, the more expensive this is, the longer it would take to actually pay off. So there it is. And then we actually got another 500 silver just from him for, essentially solving that. little business of his. All right, so I'm gonna take off the Gem of Earth Power and equip this Lucky Hand from here on out. But anyways, that is all I've got time for. So as always, hope the guide was helpful, and hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.